Hey, it's Bob Harris here, and welcome to the Paul McCartney Unreleased Fingerpicking Song for Beginners. If you're just getting here for the first time and you want to listen to the song and learn it, just go up here, click on that, follow the instructions. It'll bring you back to here. You'll go through the playlists and everything of leading you right to here. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be adding some spice to it. Okay, so if you're ready for this, here we go. I think one of the hardest things to do is to convince somebody while you're playing that you're really getting into it. And if you're playing all the notes perfectly, you're playing in time, you're in metronomic time, it's all perfect, that's all well and good, but we're not shooting to sound like the Tux Guitar program. We're shooting to be beyond that program and have emotion and be able to emulate our feelings and pass it on into our hands, into the guitar. Now, this first lesson is going to be kind of brief here, but hopefully that you've practiced this song and you've got it down. You know all the beginner moves and everything. What we're going to do is we're going to just add one thing on this lesson. And I'm probably going to do a whole series on this, separate from this song. But what we want to do is we want to put some emotion into our playing, okay? Now what's emotion? Well, we're feeling the notes. And we're feeling the notes in such a way that's causing us to play the notes differently than we normally would do, okay? Than just playing straight ahead and playing it like a computer. We don't want to sound like a computer. We want to sound like a human being, okay? And I know that sounds kind of crazy because a lot of you that are working with Tux Guitar would give your left arm to be able to sound as steady and consistent as the Tux Guitar program. But believe it or not, that's not what we're shooting for. That's just to let us know what the right notes are and when they come in, okay, and keeping steady time. We have to keep steady time, okay? We have to have the groove. But what Tux Guitar is missing, that is not possible on Tux Guitar or any kind of program like that, is emotion, because it's a computer and computers don't have emotion. At least they don't now, okay? Maybe in 100 years from now they'll have emotion. But a very simple way to get some emotion on the guitar, and this is just for this first lesson here because we're going to do other things, is to just change volumes of the guitar, okay? So let me just give you an example. I'm going to try to get emotional just on the first 4 measures of the song, okay? Okay, so what I did was I was just playing parts quiet. I was playing parts a little louder. I was varying my picking volume, okay? So on that particular pass, what I did was I played a little softer, and I'm playing measures 1 through 8, okay? I got it louder here. I got quiet again. A little louder there, okay? So do you see what I was doing? Okay. I was doing a couple of other things too, and I'll save that for the next couple of lessons. But all I was doing, and I want you to go ahead to try to do this, is go ahead to play as much of the song as you know and try to vary your volume, and it's all with the right hand, okay? You can start out loud if you want and then quiet down. Volume will indicate emotion. And emotion and volume seem to be a very good thing. Like if classical music, okay, or any kind of music was all at the same volume, it would just be monotone, okay? But if you hear classical music or beautiful music, you always hear that there's volume differences. And the volume is created by your right hand, okay? So why don't you go ahead, and this is a very short lesson here, but the first thing I want you to do is just go ahead and try to play as much of the piece as you can, and just try changing volumes and getting emotional with the volumes. Now, one of the places that I know for sure that you're going to want to get more volume is on your D7th chords, okay? At the ending of your D7th chords, you're going to want to get a little bit more volume on the guitar. Now, if you want, go back right here to this first video, okay, where I play the song, and listen closely, and listen closely to the volume that I'm playing at. Listen and see if you can pick up that I'm changing volumes, okay? Now, I'm doing a couple of other things too, but the volumes are changing, okay? So take this little bit of information, go ahead and practice this, and we'll see you in the next video, okay? I want some emotion out of you, okay? It's going to make you a better player. See you in the next video.